Wide searching. You go down. Here was an article that was written on December 9th about Pizza Port to start construction on a production facility in Bressy Ranch. There's the article.
That didn't come up in Google searches?
No, I didn't. I mean, it probably would have came up like further and down. A lot of other stuff came up. So there's the particular article. You can go down to the bottom here. You can hit print. Then it's going to go into that PDF format.
Did they buy the land?
They bought the land in Bressy Ranch. So I won't do this. We all know how to get us land sales comp. Then you would just go back into Costar, look for land sales comps in Costar over the last 4 or 5 months. That Bressy Ranch would.
Can you show Blair that?
All right, I'll show Blair that. All right, so this is your article. You hit print, or if you hit email, you just email the link. I always find it's nicer to actually send them the PDF, and they open it, and there's the article. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the Costar front page. You're going to search. This is a sale, so you're going to search sales comparables. And this was a piece of land. You just happen to know it's a piece of land. Sale date, go back to 6/1/2011. It automatically defaults to your end date. We're going to go location. Okay, click land. Let me go back.
You did. You did. Go to city.
Yeah, location. You have all these different ways of doing it, but we're just going to drill into the city. Always defaults to the Inland Empire. You have to pull down here.
Hey, is there a difference between going to city in St. Carlsbad and going to submarket in St. Carlsbad when doing the search, or is it the same thing?
Ask Tom.
How come you only have Inland Empire in San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sales comps, that's all.
For sales comps,
right?
Okay. But for everything else, you have the 4 counties.
What 4 counties?
L.A., Orange.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys do.
All right, so this is what.
Screwing with me.
Yeah, what is it? Lions Head.
UVA should be able to access Orange County, L.A., Riverside, and San Diego, Inland Empire.
Okay. Well, I happen to know that.
Not for sales comps, but for.
I'll check them.
Looking for properties.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah. All right. So under our parameters, it shows that there was 17 records that something happened over that particular period of time. I just happen to know just that this was with a particular property. It was Gateway. Gina was one of the owners of Pizza Port. This is the property right here. So to get all the information on this, Blair, you could go through the tabs. You can figure out what the property was. You can get images, demographics. Typically what you're going to do is you're going to hit report, print reports. It's going to give you an option of a lot of reports. If you want to give this client all the details, you're just going to hit the detail report. This is kind of an ideal what it looks like. You just hit next. You generate the report. Generates the report there, and then you just figure out.
Have you had Costar training yet?
Yeah, he came in for, we went over kind of the basics.
Because this is one thing you really do gotta learn.
Right, and and Kyle will help you. Or you can come to me. I'd be more than happy to help you and figure this stuff out. And it takes time. And I'm going to tell you this: you could spend a whole weekend playing with Costar. There is so much information in there, more than you're ever going to probably need. But it's nice to know that it's in there and it's accessible to you, and then you could pull it out and shoot it to somebody if you need to.
Okay.
So Gino Rosselli from Monrovia sold it to Gina
Massaga, and then 571 Carlsbad Village Drive happens to be the location of the Pizza Port Brewing Company on the corner of, I don't know, it's like State or Roosevelt and Carlsbad Village Drive.
So what are they going to produce there?
Okay, and they're going to produce, they're going to make this particular
beer and pizza sauce.
Yeah.
You're producing pizza?
Yeah, so they're going to do pizza dough and
oh shit, sure.
Yeah. In their article, the article actually told them what they were going to do
Cooking pizza
at that particular location. So it's not pizza deal. It's just going to be, they want to produce and can large quantities of beer. get their dough production and stuff like that. Not so much like a stone brewing thing.
So they sell their beer to the retail market or at their pizza joint?
At both.
Never heard of them.
They've got 4 locations, and apparently the food was tasting different in each place. So they're trying to do all the prep work ahead of time, like the sauces and things, and then distribute it to their 4 locations. That's the idea, at least. Which is amazing that they would buy a piece of land to build an industrial in this market, because it's going to take them 2 years to get up and going.
Especially when there's so much.
And there's so much already there.
Especially at $16 a foot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
They could have rented for 80 cents a foot or less.
Okay. Any more questions? That kind of concludes what I set up to show you, and it's like 6:20. I know.
I have to tell you, that was absolutely
That was
fantastic.
phenomenal.
You raised the bar, Steve.
All right. Well, one more thing, and Dave is actually excluded from this. This is the door prize, because I really appreciate the time that you guys sat in here with me to go through this. So, get out pen and paper, and the question is, in all of San Diego County, write down the number of tenants that you think occupy between 0 and 1 million square feet that is tracked or is shown up in the Inside Prospects database. The closest person to that number is going to take home this 12-pack of beer tonight. All right, so you understand the question?
In San Diego County?
San Diego County, how many tenants are in that Inside Prospect database that occupy between 0, because sometimes they don't put in the square footage, and 1 million square feet?
Mark has got this one.
How many businesses does Inside Prospects track, period, in San Diego County?
Just industrial or
Tenants, retail, office.
Total.
Yeah.
What's the population of San Diego County?
About 3 million.
3 million people. So how many businesses are in San Diego County?
no cheating, dude. Don't be looking at my answer.
Don't be looking at mine.
All right, so I'm just going in now and I'm plugging in 0 to 1 million square feet. Everybody got an answer?
I got mine.
I got my answer.
How would you say it first?
All right, now Pete, what'd you say?
11,000.
1,000. All right.
Well, wait, let me tell you what I said. You ready for what I said? 140,000.
I said,
Marco?
way
I
more.
said 1 million.
I said 590,000.
90,000.
90,000?
90,000.
You said 11,000? And what is it?
All right. Drum roll, please. Hit the search. Take about 30 seconds.
Computer freeze.
It's not gonna freeze. Here we go. Boom. 72,524.
I think.
Wow! Ricky wins.
Look, hell of a job.
God, I should have taken off the 0.
Look at that.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
I missed it by that much.
I missed it by 900.
I missed it by a lot.
Sweet.
Steve,
Well, all that-
phenomenal job, bud.
That concludes the presentation for the day.
Thank you, Steve.
I mean, there was some stuff in the middle I took out, but
You know what? We loved it. And,
that was good.
that was awesome. Thank you.